Hi, I'm Pantazi. Welcome back to the channel. Now, last week in the segment, we were discussing a greater achievement, and that be the health restorative measures that we have found and implemented in Kyusho International. Now, this has gone far and wide. Our headache remedies, I can't tell you how many thousands of people use the headache remedies alone. But there are a couple cases that we documented last time, and one was for an asthmatic attack. Another one was for paralysis. And the paralysis was an amazing story. This young girl that we had trained several years ago, prior to COVID, of course. She was working with the sounds, and she worked them with her father, who had been training online videos and learning the information. And when she became paralyzed through an accident, she recovered in part because she was working on sound and internal muscle contraction and stimulating nerve relations with each other and transmissions. It's a remarkable story, and you can go back and you can check that video. Anyway, we're going back into the sound work. We're going to take a break from our Kyusho Sanshin Tegumi, and we'll get back to that as soon as I finish a couple more segments on sound, because the sound had worked for that girl amazingly. Now, sound again is the sound waves shake your inner ear, and it works on your balance. It works on your autonomic nervous system. It works on brain connections. It works on several different things. It's much like if you hear a siren, your body shivers or jumps. If you hear something low, your body starts to vibrate at a certain frequency. This is the power of sound. We have been able to capture that in the martial aspects and the healing aspects. Now, this week we're going back into some martial aspects. Now, we got into some submissions with this. We got into some releases. We're going to go into a release now, and you're seeing it play out in the background as we speak. You're not hearing the sounds. You're not understanding the physiology that goes behind it, because once you understand the physiology, you have the correct sound, the correct vibration, the correct applications, then you can place it in whatever scenario you need it to be in, whether it be defensive or offensive. In this case, we're working on a defensive action from a headlock. Now, you're seeing the individual go through a couple of different pain levels with an application of a knuckle into his kidney. Now, what happens is he's able to fight that because he knows what's coming. He's able to tighten the correct muscles. He's able to fight against it with an iron shirt type of an ability. But when you apply the sound, it overrides that. It's an override to your iron shirt capabilities. Now, if you watch the iron shirt video on my channel, you would notice that it has many different levels to it, and it has many different overrides, and that's the important thing. And that's why Kyusho doesn't work for some people, because some people, when they're getting a Kyusho application placed on them, they'll flinch and they'll tighten their musculature, they'll tighten their body structure, they'll enact different physiological changes in their body changes, and they'll be able to protect against that one onslaught. When we do our application of iron shirt and we show you the overrides and how to get past those protections, then your Kyusho develops at a much greater pace and a much greater potential and possibility on another opponent. So when you watch this film, watch the extended versions. You're going to hear the whole tutelage. We're going to go into the targeting, the anatomical targeting that we used. And I have 2 more segments coming up in the next weeks. So jump on board, get with all the lessons in the sound applications. Prior to this, this is our 14th, 15th, 16th, I forget which segment this is now. and we're going to apply it again. So you're in a constant evolution of learning and applying and increasing your martial art potential. So stay tuned.